Hey guys, it's AK47 Master here, back with more Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and on this episode we are going to be heading through Route 44 east to Blackthorn City, where the 8th gym resides. And now we've pretty much gone full circle in the Johto region, because in Blackthorn City, if we head south of that, it will lead to Route 29, which is the route that connected to New Bark Town and Cherry Grove City. Now, there are a lot of trainers on this route, and I was kind of on the fence of whether I was going to just fast forward the whole thing and battle all the trainers, but actually there is a Pokemon I want to catch that is in the next dungeon, where there's one of two Pokemon. I'm undecided yet during this recording which one I wanted to pick. Kind of an idea of which one I kind of prefer, but I'm still on the fence about it. I'm not too sure. So we'll just see. And just battle the Psychic. He has a Natu and a Kadabra. I don't believe we've seen a Natu yet. Natu is a pretty interesting type combination that was introduced in the second gen of Psychic and Flying, which is weird because you'd expect a Flying type to be more physical like a Pidgeotto, but a Psychic type like a Alakazam you'd expect to be more special. Natu's kind of, personally I never really used that much, so I'm guessing it's probably a combination of the two, probably being a little leaning more on the special. And right here you can pick up a Max Repel. And I believe there are some hidden items on this route. I'm just too lazy to take out my dowsing machine and check. And there's a Bird Keeper up here that I want to battle, so I'm going to switch over to Chonchi real quick. Let's head up. So yeah, as I was saying, just going to battle these two trainers for now and head right into the Ice Path, because there is a Pokemon I want to catch there. And I would like to get up to Blackthorn City. Plus, I don't want to battle all these trainers, because I want to keep some. I'm going to save some for when I catch my next two party members. Because my next two party members are going to be caught within the next 2 to 3 episodes. I plan on catching one of them in this episode, for sure. Like 100% sure I'm going to catch it. Well, not sure I'm going to catch it, but I'm going to catch it in this episode. Alright. Pidgeotto, stay out in battle. So yeah guys, something I want to talk about is I recently have been playing some older games, like one in particular, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which I know Z-Man 4491, I'm not sure if it's the correct account, Z-Man basically, he's a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I believe he said in one of his videos that it's his favorite classic Sonic game, and I could agree with them, because I think that Sonic the Hedgehog 2 felt a little more true to the original than Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and I know most of you are probably like, well, how can you calculate that? I don't know, it just kind of felt more true to the original than Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is still a great game, one of my favorite Sonic games, but I just prefer the second one more. I don't know. But I must say the difficulty gap of those games are a lot different than of the games of today, especially like a game that came out just recently, Sonic Generations. That game really feels kind of like easy mode compared to those older, more classic 2D platforming games. Even like the older Mario games, they feel more difficult than the Mario games of the modern age, and I kind of feel that's just an influence of a lot of the newer games, the newer IPs that are coming out, like kind of want to be more mainstream, which of course, by being mainstream, they kind of feel that they have to make their games super easy so anyone can play and enjoy them, which is really sad in this day and age that gaming has, like kind of referred to that, or it's resorted to just making mainstream games that are going to sell a lot, but they're really not going to be too challenging. Even like newer RPGs, like, trust me, I love Skyrim, I love Mass Effect, and I'm gonna get Mass Effect 3 when it comes out, but they just don't feel too true to older RPGs. The difficulty gap is too wide. Now I know most people probably bring up an argument like, oh well, Dark Souls is a modern day RPG that's really difficult, and I'll agree with that, but I mean, the fact that Dark Souls is popular for being difficult, that's really that's the point I'm trying to make. It's unique because it's difficult. It's different from all the other games. why can't all the other games feel challenging? I'm not saying every game should feel like, you know, you're gonna bang your head into a wall every time you play them, but I think they should. At the end, we found Jinx. This is the Pokemon I want to catch. I just feel they should be a bit more difficult. So during that rant, we found Jinx, Psychic and Ice type. Interesting type combination. Both of those types pertain to the special type, and Jinx does a pretty good special attack stat, which I do like. And I want to catch this thing. I never really used Jinx that much in the past, but I feel that, I don't know, I want to kind of switch things up in this Let's Play. So I decided to catch it, and I'm scared to like attack it because I think it might take too much damage. But alright, I don't want to use Signal Beam because that'll definitely take it out. Let me send out Chonchi. Hopefully I can poison it. Yeah, as I was saying, again, Dark Souls is a great game, and you know, Skyrim's a great game, but they're great for two different reasons. Skyrim's just a very large open world game, and Dark Souls is a difficult RPG. And you know, that's kind of the point I was trying to make. Just wish that it snapped out of confusion. And I just wish that more games would be like that. Be a little like Dark Souls. You know, like just add more challenge. Who cares if the game doesn't sell a lot of copies? As long as it's like good, people are gonna want to buy it. Alright. And I kind of got this idea of this commentating idea from one of my favorite Call of Duty commentators. Although I don't really play Call of Duty that much, Wings of Redemption. He plays a bunch of games, including Call of Duty. And he brought this topic up in one of his videos. It was a two-part No! Oh man. Alright. But yeah, he brought this up once in one of his commentaries. And I kind of thought, like, wow, that is true. You know, people really don't take advantage. People don't really realize how much games have changed nowadays. And wow, I feel dumb that I lost that Jinx. Alright, I'll probably cut to when I find another one. Alright, we finally found another Jinx after about 4 minutes of searching. Finally found one. Now, not to waste any time, let me check. Shoot. You know what? Just for the heck of it, let's throw a Pokeball out there. See if anything happens. Don't expect anything to happen. Alright, not surprising. Alright, finally back. Alright, I'm definitely gonna have to teach this thing some good TMs. The fact that it's using Powder Snow is pretty disappointing. But I do want to use this thing. So, I'll make it work, I'll probably have to get the Psychic TM from the Game Corner, I believe you find it. Alright. At least it's taking some damage, so let's switch over to a Great Ball. And yeah, let's see what's going on. Come on, it didn't even shake. Okay. And personally, I feel like catching Pokemon is like the Pokemon gamers' idea of Call of Duty. Because whenever anything doesn't go your way, they just get so mad. Like right there, why did that not catch it? It could have caught it. I don't know, that's just my personal idea of catching Pokemon in Pokemon games. It's like that little Call of Duty moment where something doesn't go your way, you just freak out for no reason. Alright. And oddly enough, Lyra was calling us while I was looking for this thing, and what? I was about to explode in happiness, but instead I'm just angry right now. And that confusion isn't doing too much. And it took down a chunk of its HP, but not really anything impressive. Let's see. Great Ball. So I'm running kind of low on Ultra Balls. I should have bought more Pokeballs before I did this. I knew I should have. I knew I wouldn't be too prepared, but who cares? We caught Jinx. Would have been nice to catch it in a Pokeball, but whatever. Okay. Human-shaped Pokemon. It speaks a language similar to that of humans. However, it seems to use dancing to communicate. Okay, let's give a nickname to it. And I'm going to give it a nickname based on something I read in a Reddit Rage comic. If you're a fan of those, you'll probably get this. Or if you're just, you know, browsing the internet for any extended period of time, you'll probably get this joke. Alright. Whoops. Crap. Plus I'm Hispanic, so, you know, put some Spanish into his Let's Play. And Jynx's nickname is... yeah, I went there. Alright. So, let's put it in the front. Actually, no, let's not do that. That would not be a very good idea. So I'm going to train this thing off screen. I'm going to put a Max Repel on, and hopefully we could try to get through this area. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Hello, just when you least expect it, I am Cameron the photographer. Would you like to take a picture? Sure. Alright, so I don't know what Cameron would be doing in such a icy, cold place like this, taking pictures. But, you know, he's there if you want to take a picture. If you want to get your picture taken. Alright, and there are some items you can find here, if I could do it right. And for some reason, I actually enjoy these ice puzzles in Pokemon games, for the most part. But of course, now that I say that, I messed this one up. This one's pretty easy, though. And there we go. Awesome. And there's this guy over here that looks exactly like Cameron, but he's someone else. It was me who dropped it, but I cannot get over there to pick it up. Why? Walking on ice makes your feet freeze. My shoes are so worn that the soles are gone. It's pretty hardcore. Just think of that. It's like man versus wild status. There's an easy way to do this. Super easy. There we go. It's HM07 waterfalls. You're not going to want to ignore this, because I believe you need that to get to the Pokemon League. I always wondered that. Well, how come HM07 waterfall, you always need that every Pokemon game to get to the Pokemon League? It's like the security line of whether you're good enough. Alright. So this video is getting to be a bit long. I mean, I know about 4 minutes of it got cut out, but it's probably going to be like an 11-minute video. So on the next episode, guys, I'll continue on through the ice path. I'll train up my Jynx off screen. I'll see you guys in the next episode.